What is going on, Jets fans? In this video, I got to talk about the undrafted free agent the Jets brought in quarterback Brady Cook from Missouri. There's a lot of buzz around Jets fans with the quarterback we brought in. The Jets decided to not draft a quarterback. And in yesterday's video, I broke down why the Jets not drafting a quarterback tells us all we need to know of the level of confidence they have in Justin Fields. But the Jets did not come away from the NFL draft with zero quarterbacks. They brought in Brady Cook, and I want to break down my thoughts of him, get into his strengths, his weaknesses, why he went undrafted, and can he be a guy that Jets fans could expect something in preseason? Could he be the diamond in the rough? Could he be a sleeper? Could he be a steal? Or did he go undrafted for a reason? And we're going to break that down right here in this video. Make sure you guys do me a solid favor simply by hitting the like button, commenting your thoughts of Brady Cook, and subscribing to Jets Media. We're very close to hitting 27,000 subscribers here on the channel, and I would appreciate if you guys can simply do that. Also, if you want to join the Jets Media Day 2025 priority list, the link is down below in the description to fill out the form. That will get you all emails and texts for when the New York Jets Media 2025 tickets get on sale at the end of the month of May. Let's get straight into Brady Cook from Missouri. So listen, man. The Jets decided not to go after a quarterback in this year's class from a guy like Jackson Dart, Jalen Milroe, Kyle McCord, Tyler Shue, like all these guys that some Jets fans were linking to the New York Jets in the 2025 NFL Draft. They decided not to get any of them. So the Jets go after Brady Cook, and I feel like Brady Cook does possess some qualities that I definitely feel like is going to pop in training camp and in the preseason. But there's a reason why he went undrafted, which is why I wanted to make this video. I'm not someone that's buying into the hype and thinking he's the steal of the draft, but you also never know. This kid definitely sparkles when you turn on the film. Like, when you look at the highlight reel, you're like, okay, this kid definitely has something, but then you realize why he went undrafted, all the weaknesses to his game. If you watch all the games in Missouri, it really does make sense. So let's get into what makes Brady Cook a good player. His athleticism is the first thing. He ran a 40-yard dash of a 4.6 at the combine. He is one of those guys that can definitely utilize his athleticism, and I think that definitely fits the mold of what the Jets are trying to do with Justin Fields. Now, is he the same athlete as Justin Fields? Absolutely not. But Brady Cook is somebody that can absolutely run the football at the quarterback position. And I think that's the biggest strength when you turn on the film. That's really what he's about. He's 6'2", 214 pounds. And another thing about Brady Cook is he definitely has a really good arm. The arm talent is there, but the big question mark with his arm is the consistency and the accuracy in the middle of the field. So we're going to get into that as well. But let's get deeper into his strengths. I want to start off with that because you look at the film, you see a quick release. You see somebody that is running around the field, making throws off platform. And you're thinking to yourself, how did this guy go undrafted? And it really doesn't make sense when you just watch the highlights. But I beg you guys to not just watch a highlight video on YouTube of a quarterback when they bring him in, because that will sell you fool's gold, in my opinion. If you watch all the games and you see the struggles and see what went wrong when he wasn't playing good, it does make sense. His mobility is fantastic, like we talked about. His throw on the run is fantastic, quick release, his ability to scramble out of the backfield. But when it comes to the NFL and what you need to be able to do to make it in this league, in my opinion, is being able to throw within the pocket, and that's where he struggles. Brady Cook is not someone that has shown consistency of staying in the pocket, driving off his back foot, making the throws across the middle of the field. That's really not something that he showed on tape consistently, and that's what you need to be able to do in the NFL to make it, in my opinion, and that's why he went undrafted. You can make all the throws off platform. You can make all the scramble drills and pick up the yards with your legs and do all those fun things, but if you can't be a pure pocket passer when you need to, you're not going to make it at the next level. So getting into his weaknesses, definitely the accuracy is a concern. His footwork within the pocket is very all over the place. The fundamentals are not there. Reading defenses, he's not somebody that can go out there and scan a defense and change the play at the line of scrimmage and, look off the safety and fire it. He really tends to look at one receiver the whole time. Luther Burden, of course, was the guy that he was focusing over there in Missouri. And by the way, if he did not connect the dots by now, teammates with Armand Membu as well. So the timing and the anticipation is another quality of his game that definitely needs some work at the next level. And what you mean by that is when you're in a timing type of offense and you know a wide receiver is going to be at a specific spot, he needs to have a rhythm and timing, and he has not shown that at a consistent level. And of course, the decision-making in the pocket. He makes good decisions when he's off schedule, but in the structure of the offense, he tends to not make the right decisions. He tends to get panicky. He relies too much on scrambling out of the pocket. But Those things can be coached up if the Jets can really dig deep into his athleticism and his mind and figure out a way to make it work. I'm not saying it's impossible. And another thing that's interesting when you go into Brady Cook's career with Missouri is he looked really good in 2023. But then in 2024, he had a drop-off year. So in 2023, for context, the stats were pretty awesome. 21 passing touchdowns, 8 rushing touchdowns for Brady Cook in 2023 to 6 interceptions, 3,300 passing yards, and a 66% completion percentage. But then this past season, 2024, big drop-off. 11 passing touchdowns to 5 rushing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2,500 yards, and 62 completion percentage. He played in one less game, but the stats and the numbers were a huge decline. And you look at the tape in 23 and you look at the tape in 24, it looks like two different players. In 2023, he looked really good in the pocket. He looked like he was playing with rhythm, with confidence, throwing the ball across the field. But then for some reason, he took a step back. And usually when you're a quarterback in college, you want to get better every single year because you're trending towards the NFL draft. And I'm telling you, if he matched what he did in 23 in college in 24, I bet you he would have got drafted. But I think that was a big concern by NFL scouts. So this is an undrafted free agent that the Jets brought in, so I'm not really expecting much from him. But you look at the Jets quarterback room with Fields, Tyrod Taylor, those are your number 1 and number 2 options at the quarterback spot. But outside of that, we got Jordan Travis last year. We have not seen anything from Jordan Travis yet because he did not play last season with that injury, and Brady Cook. So I think Travis and Cook are going to be competing for the quarterback 3 spot going into camp. We're going to see both of them in preseason a lot, and I have a feeling, this is my prediction about Brady Cook, just knowing Jets fans, Brady Cook is going to be the new version of Chris Streveler or Adrian Martinez, where he's going to look good. He's going to have flashes. He's going to go to camp and have some highlight plays. He's going to make some highlight plays in the preseason. And Jets fans are going to fall in love with him. I think that's the type of guy he is. I don't know if he's going to make the roster over Jordan Travis. I'm not going to make that prediction just yet. I still happen to be very high on Jordan Travis. I loved his tape at FSU because at FSU, Jordan Travis proved to be a winner, elevating a bad program to new heights before he got injured. I think Jordan Travis is the better quarterback, the better prospect still to this day, but you weigh the strengths and the weaknesses of Brady Cook, you can definitely see it working with the proper coaching. And as of right now, we don't know what to expect with the coaching staff with this New York Jets regime. Tanner Engstrand, first-year offensive coordinator. Aaron Glenn, first-year head coach. So we don't really know what to expect with that. But I do think he's a fun prospect. I think the Jets bringing him in undrafted free agency was very smart because he does have some upside with the athleticism, with the mobility. His arm talent is there. But, of course, all the tendencies of his footwork, throwing in the pocket, making the reads consistently across the field is definitely a level of concern, which is why he went undrafted. But he could be a sleeper with the proper coaching. You never know. So Jets fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What's your level of confidence in Brady Cook to actually show some promise and even making the Jets roster and providing maybe a future plan at quarterback for the Jets? Justin Fields, in my eyes, is the future plan, not Brady Cook. But hey, you never know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be breaking down the 2025 draft class all across this YouTube channel for the next few weeks. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go Jets. Peace out.